Well, hello there, everyone. I am Alice. I was about to say this is Alice. I am Alice, and I have just started to post on YouTube like a bunch of videos and stuff. And anyway, my video today is about you can read the title, how to improve your self confidence, how to improve your self esteem. And I thought it would be appropriate that for this video, I wouldn't wear any makeup. And yeah, you can see my bad circles. It's not like you can't see them in the other videos I have, probably. You can see them, and I don't have my contacts on. But you know what? That's actually something I was gonna say. For my first tip. I know I feel fancy having a sip of tea here with you guys, but it's so funny how I wrote it on a piece of, and I haven't even finished the list. Don't mind me, I'm a mess, as you guys know. Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know if anyone's even watching, obviously. But my first tip is to remember all the time, just constantly remind yourself that no one gives a fuck. Okay. No one gives a fuck. Do you think somebody let's say you go out, because I know some people, like for example me, I used to have a really bad insecurity with being in public without makeup. I know it seems crazy now, but I never wanted to be outside without makeup. I think my biggest insecurity is my under eye circles, so that is a big thing because obviously makeup covers them. And every time I would go out like that, I thought I looked like shit, and I was like, oh no, everyone's staring at me, I look like shit. But no. My point is, no one gives a fuck. No one is looking, I'm pretty sure no one was looking at me being like, oh my gosh, she's not wearing makeup today. Like, oh my god, she looks so ugly. No one cares. And I'm pretty sure there are millions of people I've seen throughout my life, strangers that I've come across, that have been insecure about something that I didn't even fucking notice or didn't care, because I am you know what I mean? Everyone's doing their own shit. Everyone's occupied by their own things going on in their life. Why would they care about some stranger looking a certain way? You know what I mean? The other tip I wrote is that to remind yourself that everyone has insecurities. Everyone has something they do not like about themselves. Everyone has literally everyone. Why do you think the Kardashians have a million surgeries, or have had, or currently still have? Because recent news, allegedly, because I'm not a drama channel, but allegedly Kim Kardashian removed her butt fillers, butt implants, whatever she had. She definitely had something, because if someone tells me that she didn't, I want to hear your proof, because there is more proof to show that she did. Anyway, basically, apparently she removed them, and now she has she still has an ass, but it's normal, and well, at least more normal looking than what she had before. Before, it was giving me diaper, it was giving me bumblebee, you know what I mean? It is a normal butt now, at least. Obviously she probably still has something in there. There's something in there, probably, but it's nowhere near what it was before. And there's a lot of pictures, videos, everyone's talking about it. They also say Chloe. I'm thinking about Brad stuff. I don't follow the Kardashians, by the way. I just know this shit because it has been all over my YouTube, because I do like to listen to some tea sometimes, and it's been, actually no, I think I found out on TikTok. I don't know. Anyway, basically, they are considered like the standard of beauty. They are like, which honestly, okay, I don't know if I should even give my opinion. You know what? Let me just give my opinion. I don't think, well, I think Kim Kardashian I think she really is pretty. Chloe, you know, I think honestly they're all pretty. But when it comes to Kylie, I feel like everyone sees her as like the it girl, the one that everyone wants to look like. I mean, I'm not saying she's ugly, but uh I think her Instagram pictures are one thing, which obviously you guys know how much editing and lighting, and like she has people to take pictures for her, angles, like there's so many things you can do to make a picture look like a way that like a different way. um but like I don't think she's kind of overrated in my opinion, and she's gotten the most, I think, done. In my opinion, Kendall is so much more beautiful. She's probably had some stuff done, but I think when there's like that natural beauty, it's like more appreciated maybe, or and also it doesn't look weird. Like, when you're adding something to your face that is not, you're not born with, and you're not meant to have in your side, your fucking skin, like filler, for example, you just look weird. Like, yeah, it might look good in pictures, and it might look good in video, but like, I don't know if you guys have seen some paparazzi. I sound like I'm a fucking like I sound like I'm a fucking Kardashian expert. It just shows up in my For You page, shows up in my Instagram, all these things, people always talking about it. But there's been some like paparazzi pictures of Kylie like from the side, or when she's not like really posing, and she'd be looking a little weird. Like, I don't want to talk badly about anybody, but it just makes me like kind of angry because they do all this stuff to themselves, like to their bodies, and then they cannot accept that it was stuff that they got done. And it makes me so mad because everybody and their mother knows that they got shit done, but they deny it, and they want people to think that, oh my god, like, I am just naturally beautiful. Like, what? And it just makes like so many people insecure. Like, BBLs are like probably the one. I don't know. I don't remember where I heard it, but someone said BBLs somewhere. I think on TikTok, because there's just like those plastic surgeon TikTokers who are like funny and stuff, and I like to watch their TikToks sometimes. BBLs are like one of the top plastic surgery procedures that people are getting done now. And I don't know if you've seen, like, I sound like I'm a fucking social media, okay, whatever. On Twitter, I see that people like post videos of like people going to get BBLs in DR or like Mexico, and like they're in the airport and they're all in the airport in wheelchairs. And oh my god, I saw this one where they had to go, like, obviously it was some people, they had to go on back up, they had to be on the plane. Why can't I talk? And they can't sit on their ass because, so they were like that, with their elbows on the seat, and like they're like that on the airplane. I was like, this is concerning. This is fucking concerning, okay? This is like, BBLs are one of the most dangerous plastic surgeries that you can do. It's a big surgery. Like, people think it's easy. Oh yeah, like they probably just remove a little bit of fat and then like, stuff it back there. Like, bro, abdominal like, okay, I'm obviously not an expert, but they take out your fat from here, like all of this, okay? And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of, like, trauma done to your body and, like, everything. And it's just like, bro, like, what have we come to? What have we come to? And that was actually one of my other tips that I didn't write down. A lot of things I have heard, actually something I myself struggled with for a while, is comparing yourself to, and it's funny, I kind of already talked about it, but comparing yourself to Instagram models or celebrities is one of the main reasons why self-confidence and self-esteem is so low nowadays. With, well, I don't know, maybe it's been like that for a long time, but it's like, because of social media and stuff, I think it's one of, like, a big problem right now. And the beauty industry is thriving because they make money out of women's insecurities. You have pimples on your face? Okay. Well, we got the right thing for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's one example. I was gonna go on and on, but I'm like, you guys get the point. Basically, another, like, I know I'm all over the place, but basically my third tip is that I think you should avoid looking at these things at all costs. And I know whoever is watching is gonna be like, well, it shows up on my feed, I have no control over it, you know. There's algorithms, sweetie, okay? And once you stop clicking and, like, looking at and liking these pictures, they will stop showing up on your Instagram. I'm literally about to, like, pull up my Instagram to show you that I do not have that on mine, because it's so funny, because, like, I feel like what is this page? My explore page says so much about me. But do you see what's on my explore page? Food, tattoos, raccoons, what is that, a rat, piercings, more food. Like, do you see monkey? Anyway, my point is, do you see Instagram models, people posing in bikinis, people having curvy bodies and being like, oh my god, natural, like, I was born this way, like, God gave me, like, this body, when clearly it's either Photoshop, surgery? And even if it's not Photoshopped or surgery, like, how do you expect to have the same genetics as, like, if we all had the same fucking genetics, do you think a beauty standard would even exist? I know I go so deep into shit, but think about it. Like, if we all had, like, a big ass and we all had a nice hourglass body, would that be the standard of beauty anymore? No, because we all have it. So obviously, you know what I mean? Like, you need to embrace being different. You need to embrace, like, how you are. Trust me, I have so many insecurities, like I said in the beginning, I think. Improving your self-esteem is not about getting rid of those insecurities. I think it's more of being aware of them, but accepting that it's just being human, and that it's just, and not let it, like, bother you. You know what I'm saying? I'm obviously not, like, I can't say that I'm completely, like, that I don't ever feel, like, bad about myself. Like, I have gained weight, a lot of fucking weight. I used to be, like, super little. Like, I don't want to talk about sizes or weight, but I used to be very little, and I gained a lot of weight. And it was a hard thing to accept because I wasn't used to being that big and a lot of my clothes didn't fit me anymore. And it was a lot. But I am, even my weight gain, I have embraced. And um, my point is, what is my point? Um, my point is avoid looking at these things online. They are meant to screw up your mind. It's psychology. Like I don't know if you guys have seen, but literally on TikTok I've seen they were doing a photo shoot for some sports brand, and the model was wearing like those workout leggings, and they put paddings on her ass to take, the pictures for the advertisements. It's like, you have no idea the things people do. Like, not even models probably fit the standards of certain, like, not even the model in that video fit the standards of, like, the whoever was in charge of, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like there are more important things to worry about yourself, that you should worry about yourself changing. Anyway, so that was my third. If you guys didn't get it, my third tip was, because I know I went on a ramble. My third tip was to avoid seeing like models and whatever on Instagram. Tip number 4. Stop talking badly about yourself. And I know everyone hears this tip, like, everywhere. But what I'm talking about is not just that. I'm talking about, like, when you're joking around with your friends, and I know this is, like, it's become a thing where people make fun of themselves, which, I mean, it's funny, but you're also putting yourself down. When you're like, oh, well, but I'm a fat bitch, so, like, I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, fat bitch, actually, you know what? It's maybe it's not as bad, but, like, like, making fun of yourself, like, certain features that you have that you are, like, deep inside you're insecure about. Like, don't talk badly about yourself, ever. Even if it's, like, a joke, don't do it. Don't do it. And if you do it, catch yourself. Like, sometimes that happens to me. It's so funny because sometimes I'm even talking to myself and I'm just joking around with myself. I know I'm crazy, but I'm like, ha ha ha, blah blah blah, like, ha ha, this and that, blah, blah. And then I'm like, hold on, what did I just say? And then I stop myself and I'm like, okay, like, no, you do not say that about yourself. You have to treat yourself like you're your own best friend, and like you're someone you love. Would you say something mean to somebody that you love? Like, obviously as a joke, maybe. But you wouldn't say anything that, like if you had a best friend and they are insecure about, I never want to, like, talk about the certain insecurities because that's not the point of this video. But let's say they're insecure about something and you joke about that one thing that they're insecure about. Well, obviously that's evil, right? It's messed up. So you gotta think about, like, the same way with yourself. Like, when you joke about something that you are insecure about and that it brings you down, wrong. Don't do it. You're bringing yourself down. You are making your self-esteem worse because little by little, it becomes a habit. These things become habits. Everything is everything in life is, like, about habits. You know what I mean? Like, certain thoughts that you allow yourself to, like, think, or, like, certain things you allow yourself to do, they become habits. So if you keep doing this and you keep being like, yeah, I'm fucking this, I'm fucking that, like, you know what, like, I'm stupid and the blah blah blah, like, no, 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 no. Stop right there. Be like, look, and you know what? I'm not saying to be like fucking like I'm not saying to be conceited and be like, but you know what? I have nothing wrong with me. That's not what I mean either. You can be like, my point is be humble about things, basically. Like, for example, if like, so this is the extreme of like being negative. I'm fucking stupid. That's the extreme negative, right? The extreme positive is I'm the smartest person in the entire world. Okay? Now, you need to be somewhere in the middle where you're like, actually, maybe more over here, where you're like, you know what? I know I may not be the smartest person ever, but I am smart and I am capable of learning and I can be good at things when I try to be and I can improve, blah, 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 blah. Basically, I'm not stupid, I'm not super smart, but I know I can work on it and I am working on it and I am capable of this and I know that I will do it. Something like that. So that's my point, is that you have to talk to yourself in a nice way. Okay? That was number 4, right? Okay. So number 5, I'm going to make this the last one because this video is already long and I'm sorry. I apologize. And my tea got cold and I haven't even taken a sip. I can't even think of the next one. I think, honestly, one of the things that helped me, and I don't know if it would apply to everybody, but one of the things that helped me was to, like, remember how I mentioned that I didn't like to wear makeup out? Well, I didn't like to not wear makeup in front of people or, like, taking pictures or anything. So one thing that helped me gain self-confidence was when I stopped wearing makeup out. You know? Something else that I have been maybe insecure about before was like if I dressed a certain way that I would look like maybe just not great, and I always wanted to look nice. And then slowly I started to be like, you know what? If I want to be comfortable, I want to be comfortable. Who cares? So when you start to like for example, like I guess I'm going to use the makeup example. Like, I know it's hard. Trust me, I know. But go out and don't wear makeup one day. Go out and don't wear that super like nice fitting thing that makes you uncomfortable. Like, and something that I thought about too is heels are kind of like that. Like, heels are so uncomfortable, but they make feet and legs look amazing. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but they are so uncomfortable. That's like, and women in general, we go through a lot. I mean, some men too. We go through a lot of shit that we don't like, but we do it because we think we look better in it, or that beauty is pain kind of thing. So that's one of my tips, is to try your best to, if you're insecure about something, show it to the world. I know it sounds terrible, but something else I can think of is, for example, like, I'm just trying to give examples because it's the only way that you guys would probably understand what I'm talking about. Let's say someone is insecure about having like big arms or like fat arms, chubby arms, whatever, and they don't like wearing tank tops or anything like that. Sweetie, wear that tank top. wear that tank top, okay? And I know it's gonna be hard the first time. You're gonna be like looking around like, oh my god, people are looking at my arm fat, oh my god. And I'm not making fun of anybody, but I'm honestly just, it's funny because like that's just literally how I felt about so many things. So I'm only like making fun of it because it's just funny when you think about it. Like, no one is looking at your arms. Like, no one is looking at your arms. No one cares. People are thinking about other things. People are thinking about their jobs, their family, their bills, fucking like their relationships. They're thinking about so many things. Everyone's like fucking got a lot of shit going on. They're not gonna be thinking about your arm fat, okay, sweetie, okay? And maybe I know some people are insecure about their thighs being too big as well. Bro, are you serious? But anyway, my point is, if you're insecure about something, show the fucking world. Go out and be like, here it is, bitch. I don't really like it, but you know what? I'm a human being, and no one fucking cares. That is my tip, because I started going out without makeup, and I realized the more I was like looking around trying to see if anyone was like staring at my under eye circles, or if anyone was like looking at like me weirdly, I realized no one was. No one even looked at me twice. Okay. So I think these are helpful tips. There are definitely so many other tips that I could give, but this video is too long right now, and I think those are the most important and most general tips. Anyway, thank you to anybody watching. I have like literally 0 viewers right now. So if you watched this video, thank you so much. And you can comment if you want to, but it would be nice. Honestly, you don't even have to give me a like. Don't give me a like. Just comment. I want to just see people like, I like to hear people talk. Like, just say something. Like, be like, tell me about your day. Tell me about your day. I'll read about it. I am so serious. I will read about it. Tell me about your day. Write it all in. And I'll be like, I'll read it and I'll give you my thoughts. Okay? Anyway, so bye guys. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Bye.